It is July 12th, 2026, and it is the year of our Lord and Savior, Kenny Omega. He is the brand new All Elite Wrestling heavyweight champion of the world for the second time. Kenny Omega is back on the mountaintop. I didn't think this day was coming, and it finally is here. The best pro wrestler of all time is back on top.
Crazy.
Oh man, we were down. Like we obviously we've been talking about this for weeks, for months, and we didn't know if it was gonna happen. Obviously, because MJF was like so strong. He was built so strong throughout the year. He beat Kenny in Canada, and at Dynasty, and I figured that would have happened then, the title change, and then they announced Redemption, and it was going to take place in Canada again, and then we were like, oh, that's going to be the main event most likely, and then they were kind of teasing it, but at the same time they weren't like, I don't know, they were leaving doubt in our minds, because it didn't seem like that was their direction for a long time until like they would do the Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega little promos after the pay-per-views, which is like cool. Like that was something important that we didn't know where it was going. And then they had the last one after what pay-per-view just passed? Forbidden Door.
Forbidden Door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had the last one where they were backstage. MJF like inserted himself in that, so I was like, oh, maybe it's gonna be MJF and Will. Nobody wants that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm excited, yeah.
Yeah, but I think I'm surprised they put the belt on him now, but I think it makes sense with the build to Redemption.
I want to say that either MJF isn't fully cleared. Like in the match, we'll talk about it more later, but in the match it seemed like he wasn't moving too much. Like he was taking a lot of bumps, but he wasn't moving like how he usually moves. His hamstring or whatever it is still like messed up, so he's not able to perform at such a high level as he usually does. But they still had a great match despite that.
Yeah.
Like Kenny Omega.
What do you think was better, the Redemption match or this one?
The Dynasty match?
Yeah.
I like this one more. Only because Kenny won. Kenny won. No. Okay, they're two different matches, because one is a TV match, but one is a pay-per-view match. They have like a lot more time for pay-per-view. They have a lot more time to do whatever. Yeah. But also, I as soon as the ref bump happened at the pay-per-view, I was like, oh my gosh, again. That's something that I dock points for if I'm watching a match and I see like a needless ref bump, because like they were going crazy the whole match. Like I don't remember when MJF put Kenny through did MJF put Kenny through the table? Or Kenny through...
I don't remember there being a table.
There was a table spot. There was a table spot. It was I think it was off the apron at Dynasty. I want to say, maybe it wasn't, but I was like, they were going crazy the whole match, and then they had to do the little ref bump, and then he got the ring, and then that was all.
It was just the one wing angel.
Yeah. Anyway, MJF, like him just using the ring, and it's just like, oh my gosh, please! It was just the MJF show from then on, and as soon as the ref bump hit.
But so were you like watching it live? Because I saw it like. This happens to me all the time with wrestling. This is just a side note. Whether it was WWE, AEW, I'll like try my hardest not to get spoiled, and then like I'll see something on YouTube, like just random my sub bucks, and it's like, oh, this spoiler that you were trying to avoid, here you go.
Well, I mean, I try to watch them live, but yeah, it's happened before. Like obviously, like I would be probably trying to avoid watching the show, or try avoiding going online period until like I'm at home watching the show or watching whatever, and then somehow I still run into something because I'm trying to be careful, and then it's like the first thing that pops up, and it's like, oh my gosh, please, I didn't want to see that right now.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I had Dreamville. It's like a music festival here,
Mm,
and uh it's in Raleigh, but it's like a J Cole's record label.
mm,
So um it was the same 2 days as WrestleMania 40, right? The
mm,
one where Cody won the belt.
mm,
So I had that for like I think me and my ex got home. We watched like half of night one, but I don't think we finished it till Tuesday or something. Tuesday or Wednesday. Like it took us a really long time.
mm,
I had that finish like spoiled for me so much. Like I saw it on Snapchat, like through the little like the little like story, like the company story things.
mm.
I clicked on a Discord message from my friend that barely watches wrestling, saying, "Oh my God, Cody won."
Oh my god.
Like one of my coworkers told me, she's like, "Oh, the Undertaker came out," and I'm like, "Bro, can I please watch it? Please, can I just watch it?"
That's why you need to start watching stuff as soon as it happens, man.
But I was like, we I'm texting Josh after like I think the show had finished right
Mm,
for you when I was texting you. I
yeah.
think I was at home watching it, and I'm like either I was like I'm either really proud of you, like I love just acting like when I, like if I have like friends that have like a team they like a sports team and they'll like win, I'm like like I act like they're playing for the team. I'm like I'm either really proud of you or I'm really sorry, one of the two.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
to act like you like Kenny Omega, so you are personally responsible for him winning.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Um, but yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. It's a
Were
it's a
you
huge, huh?
were you freaking out when it happens?
Yeah, I cried a little bit.
Oh,
I teared up because I didn't think it was gonna happen. Uh, I didn't think that Kenny was gonna. I mean, I didn't think that MJF was gonna beat Kenny 3 times in a row. So Kenny had to get a win back at some point. But at the same time, last week when they announced the match, I thought it was just like not an eliminator, but like a match to get the pay per view match. I thought they were gonna do this match,
yeah.
and then Kenny was gonna have to beat MJF to get the pay per view match. And then
Mhm.
I think by the end of the night, they were like they had the graphic for the world championship. I was like, oh, I didn't because it was gonna. I thought it was gonna be like Kenny has to put his thing on his title contention on the line. If he loses, he never gets it, or if he beats MJF,
Yeah.
he'll get the title match. And then I was like, oh, this changes everything. I didn't know they were gonna do world title match on TV.
Yeah.
But then I was very happy about that. I'm
Oh,
happy for that change.
what's what scared me was he's like the like catchphrase that he says, like the
Who,
I think he
Kenny?
would do, where he's like this.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
he's like this. He's like he that promo he ends with before he says it. He's like, "This might be the last time I say this." I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
"That's crazy,"
Mm-hmm.
because I was like, "Is this man gonna like lose and retire?"
That's what I thought. That's
And
what
so,
I did.
yeah,
Maybe he didn't
I was
mean
kind of
that
scared.
exactly. I don't think
Yeah,
he exactly like meant that he was gonna retire. But I was like confused too. I was like, why did he just say that? Because it's
yeah.
not a retirement match, but who knows how
But
Kenny's feeling.
I could see AEW doing that kind of stuff though, where like what they did with Christopher Daniels, where it's
Uh-huh.
just like supposed to be a normal match, and then that was like his last match. Like I
Yeah,
could
yeah.
see, like I don't think they would do that with Kenny,
No,
but
no, 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 no.
I definitely feel like if Kenny went to Tony and was like, "Hey,
This would be my
this is
last
it,"
match. I,
yeah, I feel like he would respect it.
maybe
I feel like
I'm sure he would,
yeah,
but I don't
yeah,
think I think Tony Khan would make a huge deal out of it because Kenny's
yeah,
like the number one guy. I feel he's the number one guy in
yeah,
AEW, even though like he's had so many hardships and like he's had not nearly as many matches and championship reigns well like world championship reigns in AEW. Like his time away from the ring is like he was probably out for like a good like almost 2 years like total time, and
yeah,
and he came back early 2025, and that was still like 5 years into AEW at the time. So he's been here for the last 2 years, like well this last year, the all last year and up until now this year. So he's
yeah,
making up for that lost time. I'm glad because he's someone that you have Kenny Omega in your company, the world title or some type of title should be on him, and for the most part, it has been when he's been healthy. But
yeah,
the world title is like, Kenny. Despite what anyone else says, he is a main like the main attraction. Like MJF thinks he is, and MJF brings a lot of he does bring a lot of viewership, but Kenny I think just triumphs over MJF in terms of everything because numbers are moving, ticket sales are moving for All In finally. Um, Kenny is he's the man, and I don't. We might have to when we talk about the All In predictions. I don't know, man. I don't think Ospreay's is getting that title this year. If they,
No,
I don't think so, man.
I might be spoiling what I'm gonna what my
What?
like
Oh, your
I'll
prediction?
say yeah, I might be spoiling it, but I feel like deep down in my heart, like I feel like I see like MJF or maybe somebody else, but MJF maybe winning the Casino Gauntlet.
Uh huh.
They um Will wins, and then they flash like the AEW logo,
Mm.
and then fucking MJF comes to cash in.
Well,
That's what I think.
they might have changed that. I think that well, actually, they did change that rule. You have to give like a week's notice, so he can't do it the same
Oh,
day.
okay.
It was like that last year, and then Tony Khan was like, "Okay, we're not doing that anymore." No, it was like that with Christian when Christian won it.
Yeah.
Christian had the cash in stipulation, but when MJF won it last year, he was that's when Tony Khan was like, "Okay, well, you have to give a week's notice now. It's no
Yeah.
more
I,
just day one cash in or whatever."
I wish they made a bigger deal out of that though.
Like
Like
what?
the gauntlet when it's like I feel like Athena, I feel like that was cool seeing her win it last year,
Mm-hmm.
but for her to, like she cashed in at the next pay-per-view,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there wasn't a lot of build to it.
No.
Cause was it what she fought? Yeah, she fought. No, she didn't even catch it on Tony, right? She catched it on Mercedes.
No, no, no. It was Tony.
Oh, it was.
Was it Tony or
Okay.
was it Statlander?
No, it was Tony. Cause
Oh, it was Tony. It was
Statlander.
Tony. It was Tony. Yeah, it was Tony. Cause they had a little build. They had a small build. Cause
Yeah,
cause they were in that one arena, and I remember some of the some of the what is it called? Some of the angles where Tony would be in the thing, and then Athena would be on the other side, and they would just promo battle from like
but
in the stands or whatever.
yeah, but I don't know if it's because it's uh not it's what am I trying to say? Like the MJF thing was more recent
Mm-hmm.
with Samoa Joe, but
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the way they treated that of his Casino Gauntlet like
Mm-hmm.
cash in compared to hers is like night and day.
Yeah.
For like I remember that so like vividly of him coming out with Hangman and Swerve and Joe
Oh yeah.
cashing in on
That
it.
was like
That
a
was really cool.
that was like a week or two before the pay per view though. That was like really
Yeah,
soon. I think that
but
was like a couple weeks before the pay per view, because yeah, it came
yeah,
back, but
but I'm like we're talking about like December towards like a year ago. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
too
yeah, yeah,
maybe because it was more recent. But and plus too,
probably.
I wasn't watching week to week like I am now, so
Hmm.
that could also be a big part of it. But
Maybe
I just wish more hype, I guess, going into these people winning these matches. 'Cause I feel like it is a big deal and it
yeah.
should be made to be important.
You finished Collision, right?
Yeah, I finished
Okay,
Collision.
okay. So well, they're doing it with Willow right now. So she since she won the Casino Gauntlet, she's already staking her claim for the title and calling out Mercedes and calling out Tekla. So she's doing something
You,
right now.
you
Um,
think that's going to be a three-way at All In?
if there's any match that's gonna be a three way, it might be that one. I don't mind it for
Yeah,
that one to be a three way because that is like the legit three biggest stars you have in the company.
yeah.
Um, Willow could be the champion going in, or Tekla could be.
Hmm.
I would say if Willow beats Tekla, it should be Willow. Well, because also the thing is Mercedes won a whole tournament just to get
Yeah,
to to get the match for All In. So it's like, do you want that to be a three way? Because Tekla, if she loses the title, she also has like claim to it still because she's the former champion.
yeah,
Or they could just find something else for Tekla to do. I wish if Tony Storm was healthy enough to come back by All In, do Tony versus Tekla just a singles
Yeah,
match.
100%.
Uh,
Yeah.
just a singles match. I need that. I really need that.
Yeah, those promos would be crazy. That
Yes.
they don't want. I don't want them to. I don't want them to touch each other. I just want them to talk to each other. And I so with Willow's promo, I feel like um AEW. I feel like they need to do a little more promos. I feel like they do when they do promos, like that Willow promo is crazy.
Mhm.
I feel like why aren't we like why is this I feel like I get this once a month
Mhm.
and I should be getting it at least once a week. I'm
They
like that was
they do them often enough, but they don't do them too often. When
yeah,
they're I think when they do them a lot when the pay per view is like right next to the show, like the Dynamite or
yeah,
Collision is like right next to the show, because usually Collision is just all matches and almost no promos.
yeah,
So seeing a Hangman and a Willow promo that night or yesterday, that was interesting because they don't usually ever do
yeah,
that. They treated it like Dynamite 2.0 really. Collision
yeah,
is just usually matches. But Dynamite is
yeah.
usually the promo show, but we've been wasting time on He Who Must Not Be Named and Champa this whole time. So they've been taking up promo space from other people. So even Will Ospreay,
That's true.
we do need more Will Ospreay in ring promos because
Yeah,
he's gonna be fighting Kenny soon, and Kenny
yeah,
is not the strongest promo, but at the same time when he believes and when he's like at his like peak, he can deliver like a fantastic promo. But when
yeah,
he's just on the spot, like just talking, it's I love Kenny, but like he's just funny. He's just funny when he
yeah,
speaks. Like it comes across as like he that's just who he is. He's real.
yeah.
MJF obviously he's nobody like you don't need to say much about MJF. He does what he does. He does it well. Um,
Well, I will say I after watching Collision, I'm like I am so excited for the Willow Tekla feud, where it's um, Mercedes Divine Dominion
mhm,
fighting Willow and Maya and Ion.
mhm.
I'm like I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, me
And
too.
then I'm thinking like, what are they like? TV the Sheeta. I'm
Uh,
like I I don't really care.
the
I'm like,
what?
what is there?
Huh?
Sheeta. Sheeta.
Oh,
I'm like I don't care about right now. I'm like they
oh.
need a. I think maybe because their
Well,
thing just started, but I'm
uh-huh.
not excited to see it. Like
I'm excited for Aminata versus Sheeta. I'm excited for that. Harley probably
yeah,
was not the best first match for Sheeta. I don't think that
yeah.
was because the match was. We'll all right. Let's talk about Dynamite first. Then we talk about Collision. All right.
Oh,
Um.
can we before we talk about this Dynamite
Uh huh.
Summer Blockbuster? Can we
Yeah.
talk about Briscoe and MJF real
Mm,
quick?
yeah.
Because we didn't do that. What the fuck? What kind of bumps were they taking after that fucking cage match? Like that was I was
I
watching that. I'm
know.
like, we're not gonna act like we sat here and had a cage match
Well,
last week or a few days ago.
the thing is, MJF didn't even like really do much in the cage match. I think he took. Someone said he only took 5 bumps, and I was like, I didn't count, but like I was like, that makes
Mhm.
sense because I didn't really see him
Yeah.
doing much besides just yelling and doing comedy spots, which is fine because his hamstring or whatever is messed up, so he was limited. And the Briscoe MJF match is really good too. Briscoe obviously like he's incredible, like incredible wrestler.
Yeah.
He's a very special talent, and maybe one day he'll be world champion. He's only like in his early 40s or late 30s, I forget.
Mhm.
Um, but he's proved himself to be a very formidable singles guy, and well, not even just singles guy, but just a like he if he can get like one maybe like not next year but like the year after we can get him like a Darby type reign like a month, just a month stretch
Yeah.
until the next pay-per-view and he drops this to someone else. I wouldn't mind that he would
But
he uh-huh
I think after Will, I think that's kind of I think Will is like he's the guy or
yeah
he's gonna be the guy. He's kind of on his way to that.
mm,
But I think after Will, there's a lot of room there where you could have the Mark Briscoes, the Darbys, um, Heaven Knight,
yeah.
Kyle Fletcher to get the even like Roderick Strong. I could see him having a belt, but
I
I think
wish, but no,
they
they're not gonna
yeah,
do that.
but they I feel like I feel like ever since Will joined AEW, it's been like, he's gonna have that belt eventually.
Mm.
But now, like after he gets it, after this reign's over, which I'm excited to see his reign, but I think I don't want to say I'm nervous about how it's gonna be booked, but I think it could be like uh I think it could be booked like it could be very unpredictable. Like I feel like I could see him holding it for a long time. I could see him holding it for months. Yeah, I could see him like flip flopping off of him.
Yeah.
I don't really see what they're gonna do with it, but I know, like, I hope whatever they do with it is good. But I can definitely see them doing weird stuff with him.
The thing is with Will winning the title right now, I don't. Well, one, if he continues his Death Rider stuff, will he stay a babyface or will he be heel?
Yeah,
Because if he turns heel, then he'll have like fresh babyface challengers. But
yeah,
as a babyface, AEW is so weak at booking babyface world champions. Hangman was booked not poorly this last time, but very like compared to MJF. Like Hangman had a
mm,
bad title reign compared to MJF's recent run. Um,
yeah,
and Hangman had it for like 5-ish months, something like that. Uh,
yeah,
so he didn't even have it that long, but he only had like 4 or 5 challengers. MJF and then Joe twice, Fletcher, Mox, and I don't even know. I think that's it. Like on pay per view at
yeah,
least. But he did his best with it. But at the same time, Tony Khan is not a babyface world champion booker. He's
yeah,
his. Let me see how many babyface world champion Darby besides Darby because that was just a month stretch. Um,
yeah,
so Hangman, both his runs were pretty lackluster. Both of the title wins and the going to the title, they're fantastic. Like top the Hangman's recent like title win, that's like the best title win in the company, I think.
mm,
Because you're taking it off of Moxley, who had no, he didn't care about the title. He was just, yeah. Who else was babyface world champion? Uh, I don't really count Mox as a
Brian,
baby. Yeah, dang. Well, he only had it for like a like a month and a half or
yeah,
something like that, and then he dropped it. So like he don't count.
yeah,
Well, he counts, but he's
yeah.
his is
What
mediocre.
was Kenny babyface when he had the title?
No, yeah, he was a heel.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
A heel the whole time, which is
Um,
crazy. I hate that he was a
yes.
heel, but I love that at the same time.
Swerve, was he
He was a
face?
he was baby face ish.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was
because he was.
because he had the match with
I th-
Will, he had the match with Danielson, which he was heelish in both of those matches.
yeah,
Um, but he was still baby facey. But it
yeah,
was like kind of mixed, depending, I
because I
guess.
know he was just very over as a,
Yeah.
like, I feel like the crowd reacted to him as a face,
Hmm.
but his actions were heel, like even like
Yeah.
in like outside of the ring too.
Yeah. 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 For the most part, yeah. Like he was yeah. You basically hit it on the head.
Yeah,
Um. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I have hopes, but all of my hopes for the babyface world champions for the babyface world champions have gone right out the window because like
yeah,
they just don't have enough challengers. I don't know what it is. Like you see that the challengers aren't doing enough to bring the babyface up, or like they just run through them so fast and then they drop the title
yeah,
so soon, and it feels like because Kenny, I mean MJF was champion from late December all the way to Double or Nothing. No,
no,
the
it
week
was
after Double or Nothing,
yeah,
right?
no, it's
No,
Dynasty.
Dynasty, the week after Dynasty.
Yeah,
That was like 4 months, something like that. It's 3-ish, 4-ish months,
yeah,
and then he had it again for another month and a half or something like that. So that was around like 5 to 6-ish months that he was world champion. And he did fantastic. He ran through everyone, but at the same time, uh, like his challengers were very credible. You know, he had TV challengers,
yeah,
he had pay per view challengers, like he had people set up. Hangman didn't seem like he had anyone set up for him. It was just like whoever's available, they were just giving them to him. Like Fletcher was like a here, all right, we don't have anyone else, give you Fletcher, and then here we don't have anyone
Yeah,
else, I'm giving you Samoa Joe. Then give you Samoa Joe again, and then you drop the title
yeah,
to him the second time. And I was like,
yeah.
what? Okay, whatever. I'm done talking about this because it's making me upset. Um. Anyways, you want to start the dynamite?
Yeah, we can start. Well, you know what the first match on Dynamite was?
Well, the first promo was Kenny's promo.
Oh, very true, very
Um,
true.
Kenny, I don't remember what he said, but I know he shouted out PWG, and you said, that's when you asked me. Or did you ask me like if I watch PWG? I
You
was
know,
like,
I was
yeah.
asking if you've been there.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
If I've been to shows, yeah. Um,
yeah, because I'm like, I'm pretty sure we talked about this, and I'm like, I know, you were probably like freaking out. You're like, oh my
yeah,
god, you said the thing.
yeah. I was like, ooh, PWG shout out. Um, Yeah, he had the New Japan tracksuit because I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, he's winning the title tonight. That tracksuit is incredible. I want one so bad. Um, yeah, I tweeted out, well, I posted, I said I felt that promo in my soul. That's the best pro wrestler of all time. I don't remember what he said, but like I felt like in my soul that
Yeah,
that
he was
that
saying, do you have a fucking construction vehicle backing up in your
there's
house? What's going
someone
on?
outside. You can hear that.
Yeah.
I don't know where they at. They're all the way somewhere. My bad. I didn't know you could.
Are you? I'm like, are you in a construction zone right
Oh,
now? Holy shit!
I don't think my mic is I don't know how to set that. I'll set that up later. My mic it shouldn't pick up background noise because I it's
Oh damn!
on OBS it doesn't, but I guess on
And
Discord it does.
I'm like, am I backing up too? Oh my god!
I heard it.
Um, no, he was saying like, um, he's like, it's not about like New Japan. It's not about AEW. This is like, when I was in Indies, I put like my heart into this.
hmm
That's what he was saying.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's the Kenny Omega that we definitely need going into All In. I'm so he's in incredible shape. He looks even better now than he did at Dynasty, which is crazy. It's only been a couple of
Yeah.
months since then. Um,
Is is this gonna be the end of the friendship of
Osprey
I
and
want to well
huh?
yeah, Osprey and Kenny. I'm gonna be like, I really want Osprey to win, and then we're like not friends anymore because we can't agree on who's gonna win the
Who,
All
me
In
or
main event.
you? Me and you?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no.
I'm like, yeah, I don't talk to that dude anymore. He said he wants Kenny to win. This is gonna happen.
I always want Kennedy to win, even if he almost never wins. Um. So yeah, do you want to talk about Ciampa Jericho?
That
We can
I'm
talk
not
about
gonna
a couple of
lie.
things.
I thought it was a fun match.
It was
I
fun. It
know
was fun.
I know
Unfortunately,
we're I know we talk a lot of shit. I know you talk a lot of shit about Jericho, and I just joined the Jericho hate train. That was the original name that we are gonna call this podcast, the Jericho hate train.
I don't remember that. Did we say that? Did you agree to? Did you say that?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
I made that up. Um, but that match was a lot better than I expected.
It was surprisingly.
Yeah, and I think
I had fun watching it, even though like it
yeah,
hurts me to say that. They took a little bit too long. I think it was like
yeah,
15-ish minutes or something like that. It went on a little bit too long. I wanted it to be 10 minutes just them just going at it. I'm glad Jericho bled because I was
yeah.
like, what did I say? Before the match started, I said Ciampa should leave Jericho in a pool of his own blood and end this rivalry, please. And I was like, no more than 10 minutes. I'm serious, TK. And it was 15 minutes, and I was like, oh my gosh, please end the match. And it ended pretty like around like seven, no, not seven, like 5:20ish for me. So it was like 20ish minutes after.
I know. I like the Champa kissing the ball dude. That
It
was
was
that was so funny.
right after he put what did he do? He just slammed Jericho in
Yeah,
face first into the step. That was nasty. I was like, I did not expect Jericho to take something like that at his age. He did it, but
yeah.
he protected himself. He bled, and that was nice. And then he kissed the guy. That was
I
pretty
was like,
funny.
there's no way.
He was like, "Bald is beautiful."
Champa, I really hope he gets
He-
pushed because
yeah,
that was great character work from him.
I'm
I think.
I liked him as a babyface. Like I loved his energy as a babyface, but him as a heel, it works. It just works.
Yeah.
He's a great heel. But going up against Jericho, wasting his heel energy on Jericho is kind of as long as it's
Can I say?
over. Uh huh.
Yeah. I I hate like I like the move. I like the idea of it. I hate him doing it when he
What?
pulls his knee,
Uh
the knee pad off,
huh.
and hits him with the exposed knee. I'm like, yo, your legs are so tiny. I'm not a weird like like look at people's bodies type wrestling fan. I
hmm
think that shit is weird. But that's the one thing that bothers me is he got such like tiny, skinny little legs.
Does he? I think he. I thought he. Maybe I'm. I don't know. I didn't pay attention. I guess.
Every time I'm like, there's no way. Like that's just like
What?
I.
The knee is all bone though, so like
That's true.
that's the reason why
I
he's doing it.
no, but I suspend my belief so much while watching wrestling, and that's the one thing I don't know why it bothers me so much. But like I don't know if this is I've probably talked about this before. You gotta suspend your disbelief when they do a tombstone pile or like when they do a pile driver.
Mm,
You're like, oh my god, he dropped him on his head. And you're like, I know it's in his legs, but
yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
say he dropped him on his head.
Mm.
And that's one of those things where I'm like, bro, you're not hurting. Like that just pulls me right out. Like Takeshi will do it. I'm fine with it. Champa does it, and I'm like, what are we doing? Like,
Yeah, Takeshi does do it almost the exact
yeah,
same way.
yeah.
I'm surprised. I hope that's the next one. It'll have to be within the next like few months because he's in G1.
I
But I want to see that match, Takeshi versus Ciampa.
yeah. This is like I was thinking like if you're gonna look up a picture, that's such a weird picture to try to look for.
What?
Fucking Tommaso Ciampa's kneecap or something. Like
Oh my gosh.
next time he does it, I'm gonna be like, I'll take a picture. I'll be like, look, look.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, Ciampa beats Jericho. Thankfully, maybe this is the end. I don't know. Because Ciampa cut a promo later. He was like, basically saying he was done with the whole Jericho stuff. So maybe it is done. I would be very surprised because Jericho likes to linger on rivalries way too long. So this was a good
Yeah,
month, and then that was it. It just needs to be that. All
yeah.
right, no more Jericho stuff. Uh, um, what else next? The Protostar versus Kyle
Kyle and
Fletcher. I mean, the Protostar versus Kyle Fletcher. The Protostar versus Konosuke and Takeshita. What'd you think about the match?
it was really good. I feel like went in because the G1 was coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't know who won, but I'm like, play Fletcher. But I feel like there was a lot of like near falls that I was like going crazy for. I feel like it was really like the drama like kept up. But what was it? The finish was like a brainbuster, right?
Yeah,
Too.
it was the top rope buckle brainbuster.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah,
My
he
only
doesn't do it that often.
my only thing is I I think I think this is like the best out of a bad situation.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like with I'd rather have this belt being defended than than Takeshi just having it and not defending it.
Yeah.
But my only thing is when the time comes, I want to see some sort of title run out of Takeshi.
Mm-hmm.
This was a because what he defended against Danny
Mm-hmm.
and then um Forbidden Door he was part of the cage match.
Mm-hmm.
So you only have two title defenses and I don't know I want to see this again.
Yeah.
I'm not I'm not necessarily upset about it, but I am a little disappointed just because I feel like that build for it to to have such a I hate to say it I feel like it's a little overused, but I feel like he's a transitional champion.
Well, for now, I think
Yeah,
if he
yeah,
wasn't in the G1, I think they would probably have done something different. But
mm,
this makes it a little bit better, to be honest, because he's gonna be gone for a month, and he
yeah,
loses to Fletcher, and then they can do he's gonna miss Redemption, so they're gonna have
yeah,
the next match at All In. So that's gonna be the All In match most likely, and
yeah,
they need a pay per view match. They need the like like 25 minutes at least. Um,
Yeah.
to because that match on Dynamite, it was really good, but they didn't hit that next level, and
Yeah.
they absolutely can, and pay per view will help that a lot, especially All In, the biggest show of the year.
Yeah.
That's gonna most likely be like a match of the year candidate or the match of the year. I don't see it being
Yeah.
anything less than that because they're both young, they're both extremely talented, they're both hungry, they both want to be champion, and I do want Takeshita to beat Fletcher for the international title, and then go on to have like a lengthy reign with it this time because he didn't
Yeah.
get to do that this time because he's going to be in the G1. I didn't think there sometimes I don't remember he was the international champion. Was he international champion the year he won the G1? No, that was last year because he had lost it to Kenny last year, and I don't remember. I don't know. Sometimes AEW takes the title off of people. Sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
When they
But
go and do stuff.
I think too, maybe him walking in with the belt too, the
Mm,
G1 would be cool.
it
Just
would,
for
yeah,
AEW, I feel like it would help. Yeah,
yeah.
because I think fucking Takeshita being in AEW with the IWGP
Hmm.
belt, like that was crazy. I love that belt on
Yeah.
him. That belt looks so good on him,
Hmm.
and I feel like he going into that with the going to the G1 with the international champion would be fucking cool.
Yeah, for sure. But it would have like obviously we wouldn't see that title, and then Fletcher would have
Yeah,
nothing. I wouldn't say he wouldn't have anything to do, but now he has something to do for the pay per view. So, and I don't mind
yeah,
him being champion for like a month and a half or something like that. It's not a
yeah,
bad thing. It's not the worst of the world. He can have uh multiple defenses until like on Collision or Dynamite. He could defend it whenever
yeah.
against whoever. I just don't want to not another Briscoe match, but anyone else. Maybe him versus
Yeah, 'cause
Roddy.
yeah,
Uh
him. I feel like too they had a lot of variety in his title defenses when he was TNT champion.
hmm
I remember defending the belt
Yeah,
like quite a bit before. Yeah,
he would. I think he defended it like 9 times, 8 or 9 times. I forget, but he
yeah.
has like the record or whatever. Um,
Oh, you want to talk about Mick Foley coming out too?
yeah, we can talk about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, for the Pro Star beats Takeshita and is the new international champion. And there was a Mick Foley thing. They were like he's gonna do a live interview, but I was like, okay, when? And then he comes out after the Fletcher match. I was like, oh, I didn't. He's gonna do a Fletcher. He's gonna interview Fletcher. That's interesting. Um,
Mm.
yeah, Fletcher cuts. I don't remember what Fletcher says, but Mick Foley, like Don Callis interrupts and he starts to just berate Mick Foley, and then Mick Foley starts talking about his dogs on his shoes. One passed away, one is still with him. He cut Mick Foley cut a very endearing promo. I loved it.
yeah,
It was really good.
yeah. I'm like Mick Foley's the only person where he could have dogs on his feet, with do shit like that, and it'd be cool.
Yeah, the only person in the world. He's such a like a goofball, but at the same time, that's why people love him.
Yeah,
That's why he's always over everywhere he goes. That's why he's still loved to
but
this day.
yeah, I feel like when you come from like doing crazy shit, you have to be some sort of silly.
Yeah,
Like all the
basically, yeah.
yeah. But
I
I
would
was
hope
like, bro,
so.
that is so cool having his dogs on his feet.
It's either you're silly or you're psychotic. Either or.
Yeah.
There's no in between. uh, but yeah, what happens? What happens after that? Oh, Andrade comes out, right?
Yeah, oh my, that segment was so funny.
Yeah, Andrade was like, "I got one question. How you know?" And then that just sets everybody off. It's so funny because like he doesn't even say he doesn't have to say much, and then
Yeah.
they just go at like chasing after him. It was pretty funny.
Oh, the segment in the back too.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
Darby.
with yeah, oh my God, I was laughing so hard. Him with
Kevin Knight.
remote control. How you know? How you know it's me?
Oh my gosh, that was funny. Yeah, I didn't expect the skateboard to blow up because Kevin Knight was like, "Don't touch that backpack, please. Don't touch the backpack." Now he's like afraid of backpacks. So is Darby a part of the
Yeah,
collaboration or what? Because he has a backpack now.
I don't think maybe it's just for that match because I
He
think
has a
he's
backpack. He always
but he's
carried a
just beefing
backpack.
with the GCF.
I guess so.
Yeah, I mean, I so um what do you think the end goal with all this? Do you think it's just gonna be uh, Andrade and Kevin Knight getting the title opportunity? Like, you think it's gonna be like a TV match, or you think it's gonna be like far from now?
For the world title,
Yeah,
hmm, that might be the match. They might do that for Grand Slam Mexico. I wouldn't mind seeing Babyface Kenny versus
yeah,
Babyface Andrade, but
yeah,
they have to like actually like do it, and then
yeah.
even if like obviously Andrade isn't gonna win this time,
Hmm,
but I do want to see that match for because I think Kenny and him wrestled once or twice before in Mexico.
hmm.
They were good. They were good matches, but I know they can have like a more special match. Um, in Mexico and CMLL at Arena Mexico. I think they should do that. I want them to do that, and then maybe
Yeah.
I want to say Kevin Knight faces Osprey at some point. For the title.
Ooh, yeah.
I think that's
Well,
what's
no,
gonna
I'm
happen.
yeah. You think maybe Redemption he's left off of?
Who, Kevin Knight?
Yeah.
No, no, no. He'll be on the show. He'll
Oh,
face Darby or
yeah.
Speedball. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. How you know? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah,
bro.
that
Because we still haven't got. Did we get the Darby versus Kevin Knight match yet? No, right?
not for the TNT title. Like we had it before.
Did we win?
Like just in general. Like not when like the C2.
Oh no, no, yeah, not counting that. I'm talking about
Yeah.
like recently.
Yeah. Like not after the heel turn.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that match is still coming
Yeah.
because they're
Yeah.
just I don't know why they're stringing it along so much because Speedball didn't beat Mark Davis even though they had a great match. He didn't beat him.
Yeah.
So now what with Speedball? Unless
Yeah.
they
I feel
unless they do a
I
ladder
feel like
match for the TNT
yeah, that's true.
title, but who's gonna be in it? You can't just be three of them. I mean,
Yeah.
they could do a three-way ladder match, but I don't think they're gonna do that.
I feel like they're just throwing shit at the wall. Like they're like, here's this
Maybe.
random match. Here's this like it's like DC, DCF guy versus this random guy where it's like it's not your first pick. It's not like this isn't what I thought was gonna happen, but like somehow we got here.
Yeah.
And it's like it's been that because it was what who did Brian Cage fight on Collision?
Who did he fight? Nobody
It was some
important apparently. Oh, it was Zachary Wentz. From the
yeah.
Rascals.
That
That's
I'm
right.
like that was a little weird, and then it was Rocky Romero versus
Trent.
yeah, oh
Trent versus
Trent.
Darby.
See,
Yeah,
yeah, Trent versus Darby. That was weird.
because that was
And it's
that just
Jake
came out of
Doyle.
nowhere.
Then it's Jake, and that was a long match too. I
Hmm.
was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I um, and then it's Jake Doyle versus Andrade. What is it? That's Wednesday,
Hmm.
and I'm like, what are like? I'm not mad, and I don't mean this in a bad way when I say this, but what are we doing right now? Like,
Ooh,
like what is this? It's just like
I know what you mean.
they're
I know
just
what you
like
mean.
yeah. It's like you're playing Smash Bros. And you keep pressing random.
Well, the Don
Like
Callis
that's how
family
I
has
feel.
so many guys.
Yeah, it's
He
just
has
like
so many guys.
not not what I was. It's like you get the character, you're like not what I was thinking, but we can still play the game. I guess that's how I feel like what they're doing.
Yeah.
Just
Collision
pressing
was all over
random
the
money.
place. Yeah, Collision was
Yeah,
all over the place. I didn't know that 8-man with Death Riders happening. Like I don't think
yeah,
that was an announced match or
mm,
anything. Maybe it was like right before the show started, but I was like, what? I didn't know Mox was gonna be on the show. Like, what? And then they just Mox buries the team he just wrestled. He was like, who you think they're gonna do something to us? They ain't nothing. I was like, what? Come on, man. You're supposed to be babyface. You're supposed to be right behind
yeah.
Will Ospreay. Come on, man. What's wrong with you?
Or the Mike Bailey versus Mark Davis. I'm like, this just felt so like it's not bad. I'm not
Uh
mad, but it just feels very random.
I mean, it made sense because oh my gosh, Speedball wants the title going into Canada, but that
Yeah.
didn't happen. So I would not have
Unfortunately,
minded Speedball beating Mark Davis there, and then him going to Redemption and as champion. But
I mean, I don't think it would be bad, and I think that title would fit him. But I
it
think
does
the
fit him.
stock that, yeah, I think the level that, like that national title definitely needs work. I
Hmm.
think to be like it's not at the level it should be, and
Yeah,
I
it's
don't,
like at the bottom rung.
yeah, and I don't think like I think just because of the visa issues Mark was having,
Hmm.
I don't think there's necessarily anybody to point fingers at, but I just know this belt is not where it needs to be.
Yeah. Um, what was next? Um,
Was it a casino?
yes, it was a
Oh no,
casino.
I think it was the tag match, right?
No, it was a casino gauntlet.
Oh, okay.
Um, because Mercedes is on the lifeguard chair. Tekla
Mhm.
comes out with a drink. And goes to commentary. First two, I don't remember who the first two. Oh my gosh, Maya World versus Athena. They start the match. They have like a good like few minutes before Sky Blue comes out. I think it's Sky Blue comes out, and then oh, God bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Sky Blue comes out, and then everyone else comes out. The match wasn't like bad. It wasn't. I think everyone was just waiting for Willow to come out, and she was like the last one
Yeah,
out. So Willow comes in, powerhouses whoever she's in the ring with. I don't think she really gets hit much because like as soon as she comes out,
yeah,
she pretty much wins it.
yeah,
She pins Julia. I think Julia.
yeah,
I, or someone. I think she pins Julia Hart. Maybe with the power bomb, and then Willow is the new Casino Gauntlet winner. There was no surprises. I don't think there was like nobody returning or anything.
yeah,
Um, sometimes they do that. Sometimes they don't.
yeah.
The
I
women, I
think
guess.
this would definitely been a better match on pay per view. I know I understand why they couldn't, but
Yeah.
I, yeah, I we did
Oh,
not talk
excuse me.
about this. Survival of the fittest. I was so disappointed.
I think we did, didn't we?
Did we? I don't know.
I thought we did. Survival of the Fittest. I could have sworn we
If
did. Maybe we didn't, but yeah,
oh,
Survival of the Fittest was it was fine. It was
I felt like
just
felt rushed.
it was rushed because it's TV,
Yeah,
you know, like
yeah,
they already don't give the women enough time. It is as it is.
yeah,
So it's like they're never like they're never the match that is free of TV time, like of restrictions really. Like every
mhm,
men's match, not every men's match, but like a lot of the like the main event level men's matches, they're like, all right, just take whatever time you need, and then we just subtract it from whatever else is left on the show. So it's
yeah,
like they have like Harley Cameron got eliminated, and then Queen Amanada got eliminated after that. She got eliminated
yeah.
early, and everyone was like, no, because everyone wanted
I
her to win. So it was like,
I feel like what they built for it, having like being invested in the tournament just for the match to be, I don't think it's just disappointing.
yeah,
I'd say
I know what you
I don't
mean. A
necessarily
lot of
call it
people
bad,
felt that way.
but I don't. I think that should have been a Forbidden Door match,
Maybe, or maybe even maybe not, maybe the pre-show match, if anything.
or main evented at least that. What was it? Dynamite, right? Because what it was something dumb that made it in that show. I think
Probably, I think it was Dynamite. I don't remember what show, what
because I think it
match
was
it
the
was.
second to last match
I think
to
so.
go on. Yeah, but I think it was something really done. I said, "Damn, this is the main eventing."
I don't remember what match it was, but I think I know what you mean now.
Yeah,
Um,
but it was just I feel like the like compare so I've the only other casino women's casino gauntlet that I've seen was the one at All In last year.
mhm,
And I feel like it was like a night and day kind of thing, but I think for TV it was not bad.
yeah. Yeah, this is their. I think the women, the one Megan Bain one last year, earlier last year. That one was good because they had like some surprises, I think, and they had a little bit more time, a lot more. Uh, it was like a lot more chaos in it. But this one, it was like just Sky and Julia doing some stuff outside, and then for the most part, everyone just getting in the ring, hitting someone with something, and then leaving out the ring. So it wasn't. I don't know. It just could have been put together better. Thunder Rosa just never needs to be in one ever again. She slows down the pace so much, and then she was getting a lot of offense in, and a lot of people like I forget what she did. She hit some people like she hit like one or two or three people with like something, and she was just in the ring for a while. I was like, what is going on? She is not like a workhorse. Like she don't need
Yeah.
to be in the ring this long. Like she slowed down the pace a lot. But anyways, yeah, Willow is gonna be facing Tekla for the world title at Redemption, which is very good because this is a fresh matchup, and this is a possible title run ender for Tekla, which is unfortunate because it's right before All In, and Tekla is at the height of the company right now. She's incredibly over. She is incredibly charismatic. So leaving her off of like the world title match is like it is a decision of all time, but it makes sense to have Willow, who's homegrown, being the world champion, going in to face Mercedes, who's like just like it like the best wrestler in the world. Like she's the
Yeah.
best wrestler in the world, and having those two.
Oh,
Uh
I looked it up. You know what's main evented the that Dynamite?
what match?
The Kenny segment,
Oh,
setting up
not a
Kenny will.
match, not a match.
Yeah, not a match,
Oh,
just
okay.
that segment.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I'm mad now. I was like, I said it was something dumb,
I thought it
and it was
was a
something
match, but
stupid.
I guess not. Yeah, it was just. I think was it in ring segment? It must have been in ring segment, right?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think so.
remember it too much, but yeah. At least it wasn't a match. At least it wasn't a match that nobody cared about.
Yeah, yeah, true.
But yeah. Um, we'll see what happens at Redemption. Um,
Yeah, I'm excited for that little including Divine Dominion in it. I thought
yeah,
that
yeah,
was
we did. Yeah,
Divine
that
Dominion Mercedes.
I did not expect that. I didn't expect that at all
Yeah, I
because
was like, I saw that shit. I was like, no fucking way.
I know.
Or you're eating good.
And then like Divine Dominion, they attack Julia and Sky, which means like they're double heels. Like they're doing heel
Yeah,
versus heel. So maybe they're
yeah,
they're testing the waters for a heel versus heel like match. So they're gonna do
yeah.
heel versus heel team, which who's the bigger heels? The Divine Dominion and Mercedes, or Tekla and Sky and Julia, or the Sisters of Sin, or what are they? Triangle of Madness. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Um, I'm excited for that.
But that
That's not
that
Dynamite.
should. Yeah.
That's gonna be Willow, Hyan, and Maya.
Hmm.
But they could do the Triangle of Madness versus Mercedes and Divine Dominion too at some point.
Yeah, but that's that could be the redemption match.
What could be?
Uh, Mercedes, Divine Dominion, and Triangle of Madness,
He can't because
just to get that.
Tekla is gonna be facing Willow.
Oh shit! Yeah, damn. Never mind.
Well,
I didn't
Divine
think about that.
Dominion and
Divine
Sister of
Dominion is
Sin,
just
yeah,
yeah. That should, if they put that shit on the pre-show,
they will.
that's
They will.
what are we doing? Because that is not a pre-show match.
I think the only time the women's tag titles were on pay per view were at Revolution. I think.
That's crazy.
Very crazy. All right.
Should we talk about the picture of Tony Khan?
If you
'Cause
want
that's one
to.
of So I'm at work today. I'm talking to one of my coworkers, and I'm talking to her. I'm like, "Would you believe me if I had a picture of Tony Khan just up in my ceiling, and I pray to it every night, and it's the first thing I look at when I wake up, and the last thing I look at before I go to sleep." And I was telling her, I was like, "I'm like, please, please bring up Divine Dominion and let Lena have a solo run, please, please." Every night.
Oh my gosh. It'll
And
happen
I'm
at
like,
some point.
please make Jake Doyle the world champion. Just imagine this is what you see every night. This man,
Very creepy smile to wake up to
yeah.
and to go to sleep
I
to.
that's a jump scare. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night, just oh my god,
And give
Tony.
yourself a heart attack. Oh my gosh. Okay. Um. Oh my gosh. Is this the world title match already? Oh, it is.
Yeah, it
Wait,
was a
when is the
it.
tag? When was that tag match? I don't even think I didn't even talk about that tag match actually.
Oh,
No wonder it must have
that's
been before the this casino got.
yeah. I
I didn't even tweet about it at all.
yeah. I mean, I've seen the Workhorsemen in DPW. I thought it
Yeah,
was cool seeing them on
yeah,
the stage. I thought it was okay. I think
yeah.
it was
We don't need to talk about the
what I was
match.
expected.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. We don't need to talk about the match that much. It was cool to see the
yeah,
Death Rider hidden blade little combo thing they got going on, but yeah, is whatever they're doing with this Mox and Osprey thing is I don't think it's working. I don't think it's working because they're not like they're not facing any like credible tag teams. I mean, the Workhorsemen
yeah,
are credible, but they're not credible in AEW. It
yeah,
would be different if they faced the Bucks. Imagine if that was the Bucks match or something, because Kenny is their friend and stuff. Like they could
yeah.
do that, but then I also where are the Bucks been? Where are they? Kenny said they weren't going to be on Dynamite. They aren't there. So because
Well, I imagine like the tag division might be on a pause right now
I hope not, because Cope
because
and Christian are tag champions, and they gotta defend the titles in
well,
Canada.
I'll say this. There's not a lot of so are we you agree it's probably going to be Bucks, Cage and Cope
At
for
Redemption,
Redemption?
I don't think so
Yeah.
anymore.
Okay.
Well, I don't know, maybe because the dogs and the Bang Bang Gang are in a feud right now, so they're not going
Yeah.
after the tag titles. And I don't know who else is left. Who else is left besides?
Because my thing is, you don't need like that's a match where like you could just say like if you just speak into existence,
Mhm.
Bucks and Cajun Cope will be set for it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And that little interaction they had at Revolution with the belts.
Mhm.
Um, but I think it's kind of calm before the storm with a lot of these teams
I guess so. Yeah.
where that all in time, like we saw with Brodito,
Mhm.
where their work rate was crazy,
Mhm.
where whoever I think like the tag division needs like that machine, like the electricity machine where it's like gonna be like a heartbeat. That's
Yeah.
what I feel like. It's like needs to be resuscitated. Like we're
Yeah.
gonna like after all in, we're gonna be like clear, and then they're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm alive.
Yeah.
I
After
just
all
think
in, I
it's
think
like
we might be electrocuted by then because we're gonna have like probably two more tag teams coming in.
yeah.
Uh, I
So
don't know.
I just think it's a little pause and break, which I think FTR definitely needs. The Bucks can need or can use. I just think it's this is going to be like let it kind of chill out. I don't think the obviously the Cope and Cage don't have that like they have a ceiling.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like the Bucks don't really have a ceiling. FTR doesn't really have a ceiling.
Yeah.
Um, but when I think the tag team is gonna reach that height it was at like Revolution Dynasty for All In and probably till like World's End. I would say.
Hmm. I mean,
I
we'll
just think
see.
it's yeah, I just think it's in a weird spot, but I think it's gonna
It'll
be
pick up.
fine.
It'll pick up.
Yeah,
Right as soon as Cope and Cage drop the titles, most likely next month. It'll pick up definitely after then because we'll have two new tag teams most likely coming in, and then the Bucks can wrestle literally anyone and put on like a classic match, on TV, pay per view, whatever. What's it called?
do you?
Uh-huh.
This is very or not random, but do you care about Sheamus coming to AEW?
I like Sheamus, but he's old, so it's like
Yeah,
I don't know how limited he is. I haven't seen anything within the last like few years of him. I think I watched.
yeah.
No, I didn't even watch that triple threat at WrestleMania. I didn't even watch that. The
Oh, that
Gunther
match was
one.
so good.
I know people said it was, but I didn't
Yeah,
even watch it.
yeah. That was one of my favorite. Like, mind you, I I only watched WWE at the time,
uh
only WWE pay per view, so take this very lightly. But that was one of my favorite matches.
yeah, yeah. I mean, if he depends on what he can do, I don't mind because
Yeah,
he's still in great shape. It's just,
yeah,
do you want to have someone like that come in? I mean, he has a good mindset. I know that
yeah,
he's not like a WWE only guy. Like he
yeah,
was a wrestler before he was there. So he's like Drew. Like if Drew left, it would be
yeah,
the same thing. I wouldn't have minded. Like Drew had re-signed and he was like on his way out. Not as on his way out, but he had re-signed. And before he re-signed, he was like on his like contract year. So like we were like, okay, like if he comes, he comes. He's a good worker.
yeah.
So it's like I wouldn't mind it, but he
Uh,
re-signed. So
I I heard someone talk about him like a C2 run. I think that would be really cool.
yeah, or G1.
Um, yeah, but
Out of
I think like
Sheamus.
a year run or two, like I don't need him. Like I think I would be okay with it,
Hmm.
but I also don't need him being like the AEW World Champion.
No.
But I think
Just like
I
Bobby
hope
Lashley.
he, yeah, I hope he does something outside of WWE for a little bit, whether it's AEW or New Japan, whether it's Indies. I think seeing him be out of WWE would be really cool
Yeah.
because um I started watching WWE when Sheamus had the world title after like Mania 28,
WWE or the World Heavyweight?
the world heavyweight,
Oh, okay.
the big gold. But
When
I
he
feel
beat
like I
Daniel Bryan.
yeah
Oh yeah, yeah.
but I like I've heard him like speak on like Chris Van Vliet interviews and stuff like that kind of stuff. He seems like very passionate about
Yeah.
wrestling.
He is. Yeah.
So I don't like I the way he talks and stuff. I think I could see him being a good fit minus the age for AEW.
Yeah, I mean, age isn't even like that much of an issue because I know he had some type of problem. I don't know what he like health wise. There was something that was wrong with him for a while, and then it had took him out for a while, and then he came back. I don't know what it
Yeah,
was. I'm gonna have to relook it up because it was some sort of something. I don't know. It was. I don't
yeah,
think it was like a injury, but it was like it was something. I forget. But
yeah.
he works. He works. He's a hard worker, so I wouldn't mind
Yeah.
him coming in.
Re-
Uh
Wrestling's like enough. I feel like a very new slash like weird spot where like you still have like people like people passing away way earlier than they should,
yeah.
but also like with like stem cells and like you know um evolutions of medicine stuff. Like people wrestling in their 50s is relatively new,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
That
like this much, it's
at the level, yeah, at the level they wrestle at. Besides
yeah,
like Jericho,
yeah, yeah,
I, Jericho, I don't know what he does, but he does yoga. That's right. He does DDP yoga.
yeah,
Sting,
but
even Sting, like wrestling, like I don't know how old Sting was, like 60 something when he retired.
yeah,
Um, him moving like that, how he was, and
yeah,
it didn't seem like he slowed down much at all, like in his age, because he was still like just as aggressive and just as just uh, like I don't know, like raw as he
yeah.
was like 20 years ago, 30 years ago. He still had that
I
energy.
think even the Hardys, I think it's a very, I
Mm,
think with their story, it's a very different thing.
uh-huh.
But even they're like in their 50s. But I think I think with them, it's a we. I feel like it's more of kind of giving back. Like they could have
Yeah,
been a lot more popular than they were, and I feel like they were already popular. It's just with the like substance abuse issues, Chris and
they
Jeff.
they don't wrestle as good as they should at this point because I think
Yeah,
Jeff is like a few years younger than Matt, but
yeah,
they're just broken down
yeah,
from all of the matches, from all of just not taking care of their bodies properly,
yeah,
doing a bunch of high spots all the time, Like the Bucks, they don't do like they do high spots and stuff, but they're like they're pacing themselves. Like Nick is
Yeah.
like the super high spots guy. Matt just does some flips here and there. He does a
Yeah.
moonsault here and there, but mostly he's a like grounded wrestler compared to Nick.
Mm.
Um, and I see them like aging better than the Hardys because
Yeah.
they did a lot in a short amount of time, and obviously substance abuse issues, but just also just not properly like do it take I don't know, just not properly wrestling.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to describe it because I don't really see anyone else around their like age range that that moves and wrestle the way they do now because they wrestle really slow now. It's very
Yeah.
sad to see, but I know they probably had some good matches here and there in TNA recently, but I don't know. Especially the way Matt moves, like he moves like he could barely walk, and that's where I see
Yeah.
Dax, like because Dax he when he wrestles, like you can see like it looks like he's in pain when he wrestles.
Mm.
Like even when he walks, it's like he walks like a little weird. Um, I don't know. Like I don't want that to happen to Dax like at an early age.
Yeah.
He's like I think he's in his late 30s or early 40s maybe. Um, but yeah, it just wrestlers just need to take better care. Like I see Mox, like Mox, he's somewhat getting there too. Like where Dax is, like he's very stiff. Like if that
Yeah.
makes sense. Like when he wrestles, like he doesn't like he still moves. Like I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's hard to.
I,
I
I
have
think
to watch.
I think I think Mox is just a weird guy.
He's
I
very
think that's just
weird,
now. I
but
think
but he also takes like these crazy nasty bumps, and it's like sometimes, not all the time, but
yeah.
I don't know. It
I
depends, I
love
guess.
Mox, but sometimes I'm like, can we please take a break? Like, can you please go on a vacation? And not because I don't want to see you. I just I want you to be
You needed
healthy.
himself. He needed himself.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah. Anyways, we don't need. Yeah, the Death Riders, quote unquote, Death Riders won. That was earlier in the night, and then
Yeah.
we kind of talked about the world title match, but yeah, MJF versus Kenny Omega for the world championship. Now this match was obviously match of the night. It was just an incredible match to watch live. The energy of the crowd, Kenny just not never quitting. He's just when he's the best wrestler in the world, you can really feel it. Like when anyone else wrestles, nobody wrestles like him. I swear they don't.
Yeah.
A lot of people, there's a lot
I
of imitators, but there's no
yeah.
duplicators.
I feel like he came into like I've never seen that like energy that
uh,
he had
uh, the aura.
because I'm yeah not yeah but I feel like his kind of like yeah his aura was a little different, his energy was a little different from what it usually is.
hmm Yeah, I felt that
Like when he
too.
was at when he that finish where he's hitting all that V triggers, I
Uh,
felt like that was felt very unique.
yeah.
Like I'm like I've never felt that before. Pause, but
Yeah, Kitty was he was on that he was wrestling at another level. Like you could tell
yeah,
MJF was trying to keep up with him. Like they were wrestling
yeah,
Kenny's match at the pay per view
yeah,
at Dynasty. They were wrestling MJF's match,
yeah,
but this was Kenny's match to wrestle, and MJF had to keep up with Kenny, and he did. Even though
yeah,
he has the injury. So most likely when MJF is healthy, he's gonna be like, "I was hurt. I should not have lost the time. Tony Khan, I'm gonna sue you," and all this other stuff he's gonna say. I already know it. Um, but yeah, yeah, Kenny is just amazing. Yeah, world champion again, 2 times finally. Took him a while. Took him almost 5 years. Yeah,
yeah,
that's crazy. It's been that long. It
yeah.
doesn't feel like it's been that long because we've had
You are eating
Hangman,
good.
huh?
I say you're eating good right now.
Right
That's all I
now,
gotta say. I'm very
currently,
jealous. Yeah,
July
very
12th,
jealous.
right now. It could all change on Wednesday.
And your boy came back yesterday.
Yeah, Collision, Hangman. Yeah, Kenny, world champion again. I love it. This is the best time for the company right now. Everything is going up right now. All the business is going
Yeah,
up. We'll see what happens this week. He's having a championship celebration. I was like, what? He's doing the Mercedes gimmick now or something. Like every time Mercedes wins the title, she's like championship celebration. I was like, okay.
You
Um,
you know what what's funny?
what?
The the Bang Bang Gang, the segment about getting the
Oh
dogs or
yeah,
whatever. I was like, no way,
oh yeah, I
because
forgot about that.
you know what today is for me at least.
Well, tomorrow. Oh yeah, today it is. It's 12 a.m. for you now. I was like,
New
today it's
Puppy
only 9 p.m.
Monday, new Puppy Monday. I'm so excited. So depending on how he is when we record next,
Oh
at
yeah,
the dog reveal.
yeah. As long as he behaves, is he gonna behave?
I hope so. I mean, he's a little guy. He's only 7 months old. So
Oh, okay. He still got to
it's
get
gonna be
used
a
to you.
lot of yeah. It's gonna be a lot of what the fuck are we doing right now, man?
Probably. Make sure you have pee pads and stuff. You got pee pads?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I was about to say because he may not tell you when he needs to go to the bathroom right now. Maybe I don't know. But anyways, yeah, Kenny Omega's new world champion. Now we can start Collision. Well, we talked about some of the Collision stuff.
Yeah,
So, uh, Hangman
I feel like it's
Page.
I feel like it's kind of like most of it was filler. I would say, except for
Yeah, no,
the
no, yeah, for sure.
yeah,
And a lot of it is
yeah.
filler. I was gonna tell you yesterday, like Collision is like not it this week. I don't know what's going on. What is it? 7-Eleven. Yeah, right here. All right. So the biggest thing going into Collision, like, okay, when was Hangman announced? Was it the day before or like the day of? It was the day
I
before,
don't
wasn't
know.
it? Oh, you don't.
I
Yeah.
don't really.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Never mind.
yeah. I don't really follow. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think I had seen he was announced and I forgot about it. I was like, no
Oh,
way, he's coming out, and I was like, oh, I remember. Like I seen it somewhere.
I think it was the day before because Tony Khan was like on a live.
Mm.
No, maybe it was the day of. I don't remember. I think it was the day before. Anyways, people were like, "Oh, this is random. Like, why is he coming back on Collision?" And because they ran Virginia recently. Didn't you go to the Virginia show?
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
So people were like, "Oh, maybe he returns there because he's from Virginia." And nope, he was not there. And then random July 11th, Hangman Page returns on Collision. What? Like, huh? What do you mean? I just cold? He's coming back. Um, but yeah, his promo was about planting seeds, and he is a gardener, as I've told you before. I think he posts on Blue Sky about his plants, his love for plants, his gardening, and all that. But
Does,
his
does he?
uh,
Sorry, but does he live in North Carolina or lives in
I don't know.
Virginia?
I don't. He said he lives in Greensboro or something. Didn't he say that?
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't know that. I didn't know
I
that
didn't know
more
that either.
information.
Maybe he moved to Greensboro, but he's from Virginia.
Yeah.
But his promo had a specific hidden meaning. Planting seeds. You know what that means, right?
Oh, having kids.
Yes. I
Yeah,
didn't pick up on that until like way after the show. I was
yeah,
like I was like, "Oh my gosh, I just realized planting seeds." He had another kid. So this is most likely his third
yeah.
kid, I think. And then his lower third had just had a vasectomy or something. Like under his
Yeah.
nameplate. And I didn't realize that until after the show. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even see that. But yeah, his promo had a hidden meaning. He was talking about planting seeds. He had another kid. So I was like, didn't I tell you? I was like, he
Yeah.
was going out. He's only gone out for child what is it called? Child or
Paternity leave.
paternity leave. That's what it's called. He's only ever gone out for that. He's never gone out for like injuries or anything. I'm sure he's nursing. He was nursing injuries at the same time, but
Yeah.
uh, and I think it's around the same time every year, or not every year, but like I swear it's been the same time frame, uh, like that he's gone out. Like the 2 or 3 times he's gone out.
You know what's funny?
What?
Talking about planning. My mom's a teacher, right? Or
Uh
she works in schools. She had my brother and sister in the summertime,
uh.
right? I'm a fall baby, so I don't know how that worked out, but um, like when you kill yourself in Call of Duty, mistakes were definitely made. But that's planning. That's what I'm thinking about when you plan out your baby. That's
Maybe
you're thinking about.
maybe you weren't. Remember, you weren't planned specifically. You weren't planned.
Yeah, mistakes were made.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, that's funny. But yeah, it's very great to see him back. It is a breath of fresh air to see him back cutting
Yeah,
a promo. Great promo, by the way. Just
and
incredible promo.
I I think it hit on something I really like about AEW.
What?
Everyone talking about him being, oh, I want to see him fight the world champion, oh, this is the other thing. And then
Uh,
this dude's like, I want to fight this guy. I want to fight this dude. I want to fight that dude. I never had this
mhm,
champion. I said, what the fuck were we thinking and talking about world champion this, world champion that? Like, what do you mean you don't want to see fucking Hangman Kevin Knight, Hangman Fletcher,
mhm. Yeah,
Hangman Mark Davis? Like, what are we talking?
I
Like the
like
shit
that.
was right in front of us,
Yeah.
and we're not even worried about it. We're talking about stuff that he's probably not gonna do
Mhm.
or not gonna do right away.
Yeah. I mean,
And I'm like,
everyone.
let this dude,
Uh,
let him fight Kevin Knight, let him fight Fletcher.
yeah, because he definitely
Yeah,
has a, especially with Kevin Knight, he definitely has a bone to pick with him because they were trios
yeah.
champions. Pretty much betrayed Hangman and Speedball.
That might be the all-in match. Hangman, Kevin Knight, Speedball. That would be
Three
crazy.
way,
I like book.
maybe.
I like booking triple threats. That's what I would say. If I was a wrestling booker, I'd be every match would be a multi-person match.
No, that
No
doesn't
one,
work.
no,
That
no
don't work.
singles match. Every time, like I feel like every idea that I get, I'm like, okay, hear me out. Multi-man match. Okay, we're gonna have this going on, then that going on. I've played like I think I'm talking about like 3 or 4 multi-man matches at All In already.
Oh man.
That's go. That's gonna be the if we do that All In prediction card. I'll be like, I think it's gonna be Sheamus fighting Hangman fighting Mick Foley
Oh my
for the world title.
god. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to see what Hangman does. Since he says he's gonna hold his up, he's gonna hold his. Because remember what I told you, like with the stipulation for the world title, that he can't challenge anymore. It's just a gentleman's agreement. There was no ink.
Yeah,
There was no ink to paper or anything. He said there was no like hard contract. So it's just his word, and he's gonna keep his word because he's a cowboy. Um, which obviously he has a lot of integrity. He's a huge babyface. I
yeah,
didn't think he was gonna come back as a babyface, but I'm glad he did because we can see more of this babyface run, and then eventually he'll get the heel run when
yeah,
probably a good chunk into the Will Ospreay feud. I mean, into the Will Ospreay title run, he's gonna be babyface, and then he's gonna turn heel at some point. I can see that happening, and
yeah,
then facing Ospreay for the title after he's done his conquest of other titles, if he wins any of them.
yeah.
Yeah, this collision card is yeah. I didn't even get to watch Bandito versus Shibata because
That match was good.
I was doing something else. I should have rewatched it, but I heard it was good. I mean, I was listening to it, so I was like, oh, this sounds good. Sounds like the
It,
crowd is into it.
I don't know if I've talked about this before.
What?
I don't. So I've had this thought when I was a kid, right? Like, you know, when Rey Mysterio, like, you don't want to be caught in between the ropes. Like,
Mm.
it's very like I'm fighting Rey Mysterio, and this is the only time I'm gonna be in this position, right? And that's how I feel about the 21 plex.
Yeah.
Like this is the only time, like, I'm only fighting Bandito, and this is the time I'm gonna grab the ropes like this.
Did Shibata actually grab the ropes like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, I'm saying everybody grabs the ropes like that. Like,
Sometimes
like
they don't.
everyone.
Sometimes they switch it
Yeah.
up and they're on the ground or whatever, and he picks them up off the
Yeah.
ground and does it. I like it better when they're on the ground or like I think when
Yeah.
he fought either Mark Davis, I forget who he fought, but they were like, oh no, he fought Beast Mortos when Beast Mortos was like he was like trying to get to the ropes and then Bandito
Mhm.
got him like before uh Beast Mortos could get up all the way, and then he just went up and 21 plex him. It was pretty unique. It was very different to set it up because if everyone's
Yeah.
just holding onto the ropes like that, so it's so dumb. Like they need to not
Yeah.
do that because it just
Yeah.
obviously like just gives it away, you know.
Yeah.
Unless
It's
they
like
try
this
to
one
sucker him
wrestler.
in, but
Yeah. It's like this one time, me fighting this one guy. I'm gonna set up his finish.
yeah,
I'll never do this
Yeah,
against anybody else.
exactly. It is very weird to set up. They could do so much better about it.
Yeah,
Um, uh, we talked about Sheeta Harley. We talked about Davis versus Speedball. Um, Death Riders Top Flight. That was a fun match. At least the Death Riders
yeah,
Top Flight. I like Top Flight. I like their energy that they brought. They seemed
yeah,
like they were like very not happy to be there, but like they were excited to wrestle. Like they wanted to do their best.
yeah.
And
And I
Era
think
Fox is
hologram
always
too
great.
is
Not hologram, Commander.
Commander. I did, man, but my bad.
No, you're good.
I feel like Commander too, like that pairing, you're like, I don't know how to feel about it, and you see, you're like, okay, this works.
Yeah, they're all high flyers,
Yeah,
so like, it makes sense.
yeah,
They were that was a really fun match. It just sucks that the Death Riders just the Death Riders. And then, like I
yeah,
said, after the match, Moxie was just like, "Those punks, they ain't got nothing on us. We are the Death Riders. We're whatever he said. He was just like talking smack to them. And I was like, y'all are supposed to be baby faces. Are y'all not supposed to be baby faces or what? Well, Ospreay, what is he here for? Or like, what is going on?
yeah,
Anyways, he wasn't even there. Yeah, Brian Cage. That we already talked about. Brian, we already talked about the rest of this actually. Besides the Hangman
yeah,
promo. Yeah, the card was just fine. It was just not strong compared to Dynamite. It wasn't
yeah,
strong. Um, the two best moments were Hangman and Willow and Bandito match. Everything else is
yeah.
fine. Or no. Mark Davis Speedball had a good match too. Really good. The, I would. Well, I didn't get to see Bandito Shibata, but I would say Mark Davis and Speedball had the match of the night probably.
Hmm. I think
Uh,
I would put
Bandito Shibata.
yeah, a little more. I
Oh,
think I
okay.
like a little more.
I'm gonna have to watch the match.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, I don't
I feel
know.
like they didn't really hit that level I wanted them to with Mark Davis and Seaball.
Probably not.
Yeah,
Probably not.
feel like they could have been. I feel like it wasn't bad, but I feel like it could have been. It didn't live up to the potential, but it also, but it's a weird match in a weird place.
Hmm.
I feel like with Beach Break, and I just feel like they were just kind of throwing stuff at the wall, as I said earlier.
I was gonna say I was surprised they didn't do a beach break collision because usually when it's a special like a specialty show they usually have uh, beach break dynamite and beach break collision, but probably because
Well,
it wasn't in the same location they probably didn't do that.
yeah, but I think too that wouldn't be good. Like that venue would not be good to have a long show in
No,
either.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
especially if they did double tamping, even if they did I don't know. I guess they wouldn't be able to do that.
yeah. No, but like I could not imagine sitting in the fucking for a dynamite, let alone a double taping.
Yeah,
Like I think that would go crazy.
yeah. I forget it was really hot that night. It
Yeah,
was like 100 and some degrees or something like that. I
yeah. In
forget.
Florida, I went to Florida
Humidity,
in
yeah,
October, like 2 years ago, and I was like, "Mm, it's too hot.
yeah. It's humid. There's no
Yeah.
when you
So I
breathe.
can't imagine
Yeah,
in the summertime.
yeah. Kenny was
You know,
drenched in sweat. Fletcher was drenched in sweat earlier.
you know that shit smelled. I'm sorry. You know
Probably,
that shit had to stink.
probably. Unfortunately, but it's outside, so like hopefully the smell
True, true.
doesn't like stay in one space. I guess. But anything else we didn't miss? I mean, we missed? No, I don't think we missed anything.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah,
Kenny
just
Omega, uh,
new puppy Monday.
new puppy Monday.
Yeah.
Kenny Omega is the new. He is our current all elite wrestling heavyweight champion of the world. Nobody deserves it more. Not even Osprey.
Not
Just Osprey hasn't earned
yeah.
it yet. He'll earn it when he wins it, but Kenny has deserved that title so many times over the last like 5 years that he was not able to wrestle for it. Um, all 2025 he was just like kind of here and there, but it seemed like he's a lot better in shape, a lot better focused mentally, physically. He's ready to carry the company, and I would not mind him beating Osprey at All In at this point.
You you know what a good video we could do
What?
if Osprey wins at All In, be like top 10 views. You want to see for Will? That might work.
Yeah. Excuse me. Top 10 fuse. Is there even 10 people to even
Yeah,
have him wrestle?
I could if I sat here, I could name 10 people that I would want to see him wrestle.
I get well, 10 people, but like 10. I'm talking about like 10 like main event wrestlers, or
Oh
even like higher card to top tier. We need to
yeah,
do
yeah,
what's the name, a tier list. I've done tier lists before, with AEW wrestlers.
yeah,
We should probably do that also because um like seeing like I want to do like our own lists and then
mm,
like where the actual lists are in the company, like how it actually is in the company versus where we see some wrestlers versus where you or yeah we yeah one of both of us see like certain wrestlers like in a high tier, like top
yeah.
tier, high tier. We could do men and women, like either
You,
or being
you know, it'd be
both of
cool.
them.
You know, it'd be cool too. Like after like a year, looking back at it, saying like, oh, this person I like more. Like this person I like
Uh-huh.
more. This person kind of like their stock went down.
Uh-huh.
Like I feel like that would be cool.
I think in 2020, yeah, I think it was 2023 or 2024. I did a tier list on tier list maker for the current AEW roster at the time, and I had picked Kevin. I mean, not Kevin. I picked Kyle Fletcher. I moved him to top tier. This was like right before his like turn, I think, on Osprey, or right after, and I was like, he was like before the turn, like before the Osprey stuff, he was like mid tier, like for me, because
Yeah,
I was like, okay, like who, like he's cool, like whatever. But as soon as he started teaming with Osprey and then he started to turn heel, I was like, I saw the potential, and I was like, oh,
yeah,
he's a main event guy.
yeah,
He needs to be in the main event, and like the next year, that's when he started to get the push. He started to become
yeah.
that's when the whole Osprey feud happened, and then he won a TNT title and all that. So I do want to do that, even with wrestlers that um haven't really got there yet. So like yeah,
Yeah.
anyone, just really anyone, whoever's currently on the roster.
Well, I mean, we could do it whenever. I was
Yeah,
gonna say we maybe after all in, but I don't think it really
whenever,
matters.
whenever,
Yeah,
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 that one, yeah. It's just an idea that I had because they're fun, they're fun to do.
yeah,
Uh, but yeah, that is gonna be it for our show tonight. We do appreciate everybody for stopping by and checking out the video. Kenny Omega is the new world champion. Um, Tekla is the world champion. Hangman just came back. I'm eating good for now. AEW is literally like literally everything can change on Wednesday. So I pray,
and Kyle Fletcher
I knock on
is
wood. Oh yeah, Kyle Fletcher is the international champion. I forgot about that. How did I forget about that? Oh my gosh. I'm so like obsessed with Kenny. It's not even funny. I'm sorry, Protostar. You'll get back there soon. Uh,
um
what's up?
number one dream match. Kenny and Kyle for custody of Josh match.
Custody of me. Well, Fletcher gave me $100, so Kenny has to give me 200. So did I tell you that? Did I tell you about that?
Is this like real or is this
No, it's real. Fletcher gave me
what are
a
we talking?
Fletcher gave me $100.
What are you talking about?
Did I never show you? I could have sworn I showed you.
No, no, no way.
Yeah, let me see if I have the DM. Uh,
No fucking way. You just DM'd him, hey, can I get $100?
no, that's not what
What
I
like
did.
this too like you are not explaining enough right now.
Where is it? This was back in like November or something. Oh my gosh, where is this? Fletcher, where's Fletcher at?
No, no way your goat gave you $100.
He
That's
did.
fucking crazy. That's
Oh, there it is right here. Um,
did you pay him back or you're like
Let me
fuck
see
that
if
guy?
it. No, I don't need to pay him back. He did a survey. Oh my gosh, not a survey. Protostyle Kyle Fletcher. Um,
Yeah, I
that's
see like the little.
verified.
I
It's
yeah,
not
I see
picking
the.
up, but yeah, he said, what is it called?
You could screenshot it and send it to me
Yeah,
or
I'll send
text
it.
it to me. Yeah,
But yeah, he did
but no
this.
way.
I'll send it to you. It's not picking up
Yeah,
properly on my camera.
yeah,
Look at this. Oh, what the?
no, no
But yeah,
way.
yeah. It was a little thing he did on Twitter or on Instagram. He said, if I hand you $100, what's the first thing you do? And I said, uh, I'll take my girlfriend out to eat. And then he messaged me like a day later. He was like, PayPal. He just said PayPal question mark. And I was like, PayPal for what? I said PayPal for what? And I said, oh, at Josh, I had my PayPal. Uh, and I said this caught me off guard. And then PayPal, he sent me the $100. I was like,
Damn.
thank you. I did not
Yeah,
expect that. I don't know if I was the only one that got it, but it seemed like I
yeah,
was. I don't know. It was cool.
yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, that's a little story time. We appreciate y'all for just stopping by and checking out the video. And we'll be back with more something next week. I don't know what we're doing next week, but we'll be back next week. Thank
New
y'all.
Puppy Monday.
New Puppy Monday.
Oh, I'm gonna be a busy dad, I guess, in the next few days. So I don't know.
We'll see.
I don't know what's going. Yeah, I don't know what's
Yeah,
gonna be going on.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
It's predictable.